I was coughing so excessively Friday night that I literally, like, I was giving myself a headache, plus I thought I was gonna, my muscles in my neck started hurting. I was getting scared I was gonna, like, pinch a nerve or something, seriously. Look at how clean, look. I can't show you the other corner because there is a little tag on that box, but that, what you see in front of you, that is the bed frame. Interesting story. See how clean the room is. I killed myself getting all this clean. Just, so we lost power. I'm just going to talk to you. I'm not going to see you. Not have you see me. So, come on, Omar. Come eat. We lost power last week for just about an entire day. Baby, yeah. We lost power for just about an entire day. And, we're expecting that bed frame to come. Now, first of all, about losing power. Didn't have flashlights, didn't have anything. You know, so ridiculously unprepared for any type of emergency except for food. As you guys know, I stock up on food. We'd have enough food here if anything bad happened to last months, literally. You know, it's because all those cans of beans and whatnot, if you had to survive. But anyhow, I was up watching TV, and I'm feeding him one piece of dog food at a time. I was up late. The power flickered again, and that's a bad sign when the power is flickering. So, you know, I'm always thinking about my mother, who unfortunately sometimes doesn't take seriously her own safety, okay? If we don't have anything, I don't want my mom, even for a second, trying to stumble around in the dark, okay? As it was, before I could get a hold of my phone, I was in the kitchen. I was going to take a friggin' shower in the middle of the night, too. Can you imagine? The power would have gone off. You know, that was not smart of me. But in any case, I didn't do it. But I was thinking about it. The power went off. And I walked. All I cared about was protecting my mom. All right? I can generally function in the dark better than she can, and you can light up your cell phone even though it keeps shutting off. It's just that stupid fucking little flip phone. It's better than nothing. I walked right into the fucking bookcase that's right by the light over there. I thought I was going to be walking down the hallway to get to my mom. Walked right into the bookcase, thus proving, you know, how important it is to be prepared for an emergency, you know. Oh my, you falling down, honey? he It's okay, my love. So, now what do we have for light? All we have is my cell phone. Okay. Don't even know where my mom's cell phone is. Don't even know if it's charged. Don't even know anything. I did charge my cell phone, though. It doesn't stay charged that long, but we have that at least. I instruct my mom. Had to wake her up. I had to let her know we don't have power. Don't be a hero. Don't be a fool. And, you know, and if when you have to go to the bathroom, you scream out for me, and I will take you to the bathroom. We'll go there together. Well, ultimately, I wound up sleeping. Omar and I wound up sleeping in my mom's bed. Let me tell you why. It was torrential downpours. Torrential downpours. Okay? Who would have thought that any mosquito, I think they would be hiding in the ground, but no. Torrential downpours, and there must have been a mosquito right where you come in because we have pitch black. I'm getting ready to go to bed. I start hearing buzzing. I'm like, fuck that shit. You know, I hate mosquitoes anyway, and I sure as fuck am not going to be tormented by a mosquito I can't see, you know, on top of the threat of potentially getting a deadly disease like Triple E, you know. Nope. My mom, I said, Mom, Omar and I are sleeping with you tonight. And we made it work. At least I can shut that door. And you know, but the mosquito didn't follow me down in there. I kept my earplugs out just to listen to make sure, and I didn't get any bites, so. And the next day, I went to get my chest x-ray and blood work done. Gone all day. We still didn't have power. I'm gonna move this into her bedroom. She's getting the mail, and I don't know how fast she'll be back. Come on. Come on, come have the rest of your food. Come on. Come on, Holmes. Come on, baby. I had to go, you know, far away on buses. Not as far away as when Gil was going to do his eyes, but you know what I mean. And if you miss one bus, lo and behold, you know, you have to wait an hour for the next one. Needless to say, my phone was fucking dead. I was in communication with my mom. The power was not back on, right? Now, I need you to understand the urgency of this situation. I went to the library to charge my phone. Power was not back on. In fact, I even got some sort of email. I went on the computer while I was charging my stupid phone, saying due to changing weather conditions, more of our equipment was damaged, and that's delaying whatever. Bottom line is the power was not back on. And it's going to get dark. You following me? I'm going to wash my hands, take my earplugs out so I can hear when my mom walks. she's one of those people, she doesn't always take home safety seriously. And I had to be firm with her. I said, Mom, I said, what are you doing? She's like, I'm in bed. I said, Mom, it's going to be dark soon. I have to walk. I have to charge my phone. We can't be without a phone. I know when I was talking to you today, your phone was shutting off, which tells me that your phone must be about getting dead, and it turned out I was right. You've got to leave the house now while it's almost getting dark, okay? Go to a neighbor's. It's an emergency. Well, I'm just in bed. I'll be fine. No, you can't predict when you have to get up to go to the bathroom. I had to order her. Mom, this is not a joke. You don't have a flashlight. You don't have anything. You don't have a phone that's going to die any second. I'm not going to have you stumbling around in the pitch dark and come home and have you find you hurt. I said, I don't care. Go to someone you know, and if they're not home, go to someone you don't. Knock on the door and just say, if this is an emergency, can I please stay? My daughter got delayed going to get medical stuff done today, and etc. So it turned out the people that I had told her to go to had a generator, okay? And ultimately, the woman, it benefited her, but I said, she says, do you want me to come get you or call? And I said I wasn't going to ask, but, that'd be great, but I still need batteries for the flashlight. I still have to stop at the store. And she goes, well, we should have batteries or flashlight, whatever. In the end, they were so nice. They let us borrow these nice little lantern things. And just because I wanted to, just in case, because I'd never killed the mosquito, I didn't know, and I'd rather be in my mom's bedroom, confined. We slept with, the three of us slept in here second night. I couldn't sleep. Went to bed early because the power was still off. 10, woke up at 12, woke up at 2, and finally I just couldn't stand it anymore. I was gonna but it turned out I had my earplugs in and didn't even hear the TV turn back on. That's how powerful the earplugs are. And it had come back on, but only recently, and I know that by what the time said on the blinking stove clock. Stupid, My mom's arguing with me. I'm having nightmares in my head. Like, do you know if she's stumbling, it gets pitch dark. You can't see it gets pitch dark when we lose the power. And you can't see it. That's how I walked into the bookcase that first night. I could have been seriously hurt so easily. I do not want my mom trying to walk around in this dark. She could have so easily fallen. And she's not going to lay there in the bed and pee herself. And she just didn't want to listen to me, and I had to order her. I said, Mom, this is not a joke. Get your ass in and say, and I'm talking to her. I had to go to a separate part of the line. Get down now. Leave now. Then she's like, I can't find my keys. I don't care if you can't find your keys. I'll be coming home, and I can let us in. Get down there. I don't care if you have to pound on doors. You're not safe in that house when we don't have a flashlight. We don't have anything. And your phone is about to die. You'll be wandering around in the pitch dark. I'll come home and find you hurt. Or worse. That's what I mean about her not wanting. She doesn't take seriously. That's it. But she listened to me. Luckily, I didn't have to walk all the way home. I was exhausted. But then poor Omar had been in that fucking cage, the crate, and even though he's completely blind, this is on top of we're all stressed out. Well, he went and I put the lantern up on the bureau. I have to put the lantern somewhere. Instead of leaping onto our couch, he hates being in the crate and he gets disoriented. He leaped into the bureau, smashed his face. I had to watch in horror. I couldn't stop him. It happened to him so fast. Like, I can't, just like you who have kids, you can't watch your kids every freaking second, okay? You can try, but especially, I can't predict what the dog's going to do. We don't move anything around. If he gets disoriented and gets hurt, it's not my fault, I'm so fucking stressed out. That contractor she promised to be coming back and replacing the entire shower. And and my mom has contacted her, I've contacted her, and she promised me she'd do it. Plus put the runners in the closet. it, and I'm just too stressed out of everything else to deal with it, you know. Of course, she's not inclined to come, and she's not getting paid for it, you know. She needs to keep her word, but I've been, you know, I finally got Omar's nails cut. They were so obscenely long. He could have had an emergency. They were getting caught in my clothes. Because last time I got them done at the vet's, I've told you this before, vets don't do a good job with the dog's nails, okay? They take off a tiny bit, whereas at Petco, they took off a lot. They buff them, you know what I mean? But the vet is just a go-between, and I just didn't get back to Petco again. Trying to do too much, and then I've been sick now for weeks, and you know, it ain't easy. And as usual, so much fucking shit's going on in the world at large. And I'm aware of it all. At least a good deal of it. And that's not even saying I'm aware of everything, because, you know, I'm not following any non-mainstream media. I'm only following mainstream media. So I was terrified for my mom. I don't know what I would have done if her phone was already dead and I couldn't reach her. I wasn't thinking about that. You know what I mean? I just was thinking that I'm late, it's getting dark early now, and I'm like, get your butt somewhere, knock on doors, I don't care what you do. Just get safe. Don't be in this pitch black house without anything to light your way. I mean, that's, you know, that's like, you know, people say sarcastically, it's not suicide, but you know, that's just not good, Mom. And she's arguing with me. She's arguing with me. Not thinking. No. Mom doesn't always think. It's very nerve-wracking. Selena says it's her age plus her stubbornness plus her just, she's on the heavy, powerful psych meds, you know. You gotta take your own safety seriously. Don't stay in a pitch black house. It's an emergency situation. Knock on doors. Explain the situation. I'm in a pitch black house. My daughter got delayed from missing buses. Now it's dark and I have no light. There, end of discussion. Who's going to turn her away? Nobody. Okay. I was grateful for the woman, but I know she also, her and her husband didn't, you know, the longer they make me wait, because I would have, you know, stayed and charged my phone, then I would have stopped at the store, and I had to walk all the way home. It would have been hours, couple, like, and she, of course, doesn't want my mom sitting there for hours. It benefits her. Maybe they want to go to bed. I don't know what time they go to bed. They might go to bed early, because I passed by their house walking the other night, and they might go to bed early, so there's even more reason to come and pick me up. But I wasn't going to ask when they didn't offer. You know, there's no street lights either. It's not just dark around here. It's dark, you know, so they might not want to leave and come get me. They maybe want to just wait till I get there. But no, she offered. And I said, well, my phone's not charged yet. I have to charge my phone. And because my mother also has a flip phone, that's another thing stressing me out. I'm supposed to prepare that smartphone for her. Time has just gone by. It's just, and it got postponed, and then when we didn't use it right away, I didn't know that for security purposes they canceled it, and I had to do it. It just, you know, it's not my top priority. Well, since my mom doesn't know how to use a smartphone, and I'm just fearing that it's going to cause even more stress. I've procrastinated with doing it, and she's kept the other phone active, and you know, but I haven't done it intentionally. It's just I'm not familiar with smartphones, and asked you all kinds of questions in the beginning that I don't even know how to answer. You know? But in any case, that woman did come and get me, but she had to wait. I said I have to charge my phone. We can't. My mom's phone's dead, and she wasn't able to charge my mom's phone. I asked her. She's like, no, they don't have the right cord for the flip. So I said we need to have a phone in case of an emergency. So you're gonna have to wait. But my phone is such a piece of crap. It didn't take long to charge. So, and I was grateful. Oh, and then poor Omar. My mom doesn't think. She just, I don't know what's up with that. I even asked Selena and we puzzled over it. My mom came home, okay. The cage was not out there, okay. My mom said to me, I thought you were in there sleeping. I said, Mom, why would I be in here sleeping? And Omar's crying his eyes out. You know I'm not in here. I'm not here. The cage would have been out. If I was here, then when Omar's in here with me in your bed sleeping, the cage is out there. I would never have this cage in here. And Omar wouldn't be screaming. So Omar was in here crying for hours, and my mom didn't do anything with him, didn't get him, didn't anything, and you know, like, what's up with that, Mom? I was calling her from where I was getting my chest x-ray done. I don't yet have the results. I don't even know if she left me the results. Someone from there called today, but I needed to sleep. I didn't feel like listening to it. I had given instructions that they can leave it. It's only my home phone touched my computer, and they can leave a detailed message. No, they have to worry about HIPAA. No one's going to hear the message with me. But sometimes people don't want to follow that, even if you say they can, and they just want to talk to you in person. Hopefully, my latent TB has not become active. My untreated. Some of you know that whenever I get anything, like, I've never had pneumonia, never had anything like this where there's no other cold symptoms, and I'm coughing for 2 whole weeks, dry coughing, practically giving myself up, whatever you call it, pinching a nerve or something. I'm coughing so much and nothing's coming up. I thought I was getting better, but I feel better when I'm out in the air, when I'm in this house with God. So that's what's going on. A lot of stress, a lot of just, still need to do repairs on the house. Need that bed set up. I still am planning on leaving, but I'm not rushing, you know what I mean? That would add more stress. Okay. She doesn't even know how to set the phone for her alarm to get up. She, you know, she needs to decide, and she's never going to decide anything. Does she want to live out the rest of her life here, or does she want to live with me elsewhere? It's that simple. Preferably not even in this same state. And that's scary. That's change. That's leaving the church, her friend, and starting over, and you know, but I'm not forcing her, and I wouldn't want to. Even if I could force her to make that decision, I would not want to. And you know why I wouldn't want to, because there's no guarantee she could move away and be absolutely miserable, and you know, this has to be her decision. I am not forcing her in any way, but I have a right to my own feelings in my own life, and my own not wanting to be around here for even, there are reasons that I don't tell you, okay? And the only way she will ever be forced to realize and to decide if she needs me, if she wants ever, is for me to be gone. Okay? The easiest way for me to do that is just to temporarily go into a shelter. No. She might instantly realize within it, you never know. But it has to be her decision. Of course, I hope she decides to, you know, do what we were supposed to do years ago, that she would periodization wanted to do prior to the whole marrying, guardianship, all that crap, okay? But it has to be her decision, and that's it. And if it doesn't, she has to make, just like anybody, you move, you have to make new friends and have a new life or whatever. My mom needs to decide what she wants, okay? But she can't have her cake and eat it too, and that means I won't be here all the time like I was when she was in her apartment, okay? If I leave, the Band-Aid's coming off. I mean, I might talk to her on the phone once in a while, but that's it. I will not be any significant part of her life unless something happens, of course. That's the only way for her to really, really, have it sink in what it will be like without me and her around. It's the only thing I can do. It's my only power. Again, I don't have the power to force her to sell this house and run away with me and buy a new house. But, and I wouldn't want to anyway. You understand? I wouldn't want to. That puts too much burden on me. I can't be her everything. So she needs to make that decision and understand that just like it could happen to me or anybody who she might be really unhappy with, do it. Change isn't easy. But I ain't staying here.